I'm Gary Angel with the Measurement Minute. In my last minute, I talked about how COVID is putting a tremendous amount of stress, particularly on retailers, to deliver new processes in record amounts of time that are seamless from a customer experience perspective. That's really, really hard to do. Today, I want to talk about one of the key processes where that's really been true, curbside pickup. I don't know about you, but if you're like me, you've had a lot of curbside pickup experiences in the last 5 or 6 months, and a lot of them weren't terrific. My first curbside pickup experience was at Home Depot, and it was a nightmare. Like a lot of curbside pickup experiences, though, it started great. The digital side of the experience was seamless. The website knew exactly how much inventory there was at the store. It gave me a lot of information about what was going to happen. I was notified very quickly when my order was ready for pickup, and I was given clear and detailed instructions. When I got to the Home Depot parking lot, there were clear instructions and signage about where to park. But this is where things started to fall apart. It was a really busy Saturday when I went to pick up my order. There was a line out the door. All of the curbside pickup spaces were taken, and there was no information about what to do if that was the case. I parked as close as I could and walked over to where the curbside pickup area was, and there were signs at each parking space with a number saying, call this phone number and tell them what base you're in and give them your order number. So I went ahead and I called the number, and I found myself on a voice response unit hold. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. After about 5 minutes, an operator comes on. Hello, this is Home Depot. How can I route your call? Well, really, they should have known how to route my call because when I dialed this number, I put in an extension for curbside pickup, but it's only been 5 minutes. I'm still in a pretty good mood, and I'm curbside pickup, please. So I go back on hold. After about 3 minutes, the line picks up, and there's silence, nothing at all. After a few seconds, I kind of mumble, I'm here for curbside pickup, nothing, and then the line goes dead. A couple of minutes later, the same thing happens again. Now I'm getting kind of frustrated, and after about 20 minutes, the operator's back on the line. This is Home Depot. How can I route your call? Curbside pickup, please. And this time I have to say I'm probably a little sharper and less friendly on the line, but I'm right back on hold. I have another couple of sessions of the pickup, listen, don't say anything, and hang back up again before after a half an hour, the operator comes back on. Home Depot, how can I route your call? At this point, I'm really pretty frustrated. I've been sitting in a hot parking lot for a half an hour, and I've made absolutely no progress. I haven't even gotten my order number into Home Depot. So I'm like, listen, I've been waiting for 30 minutes here for curbside pickup. They're not picking up. So the operator says, I'm sorry, here's what you do. Walk over to the tent by the curbside pickup spaces. There'll be a person out there. You can give them your order number and they'll take care of you. Well, I've been standing there looking at this tent for the last 30 minutes. Yes, there are 5 or 6 customers milling around trying to social distance, but there have been no Home Depot employees the entire time. At this point, I hang up, I get back in my car, I drive away, and I come back on a rainy Tuesday when the whole experience is a lot better. It was a nightmare from every perspective. Now, that was probably the single worst curbside pickup experience I've had, but truth to tell, I've had a whole bunch of other bad ones too. In fact, in general, what I found with my curbside pickup experiences at Home Depot is it usually takes me at least 30 minutes to get what I want. That isn't better than shopping in the store. That isn't nearly as good as shopping in the store. And after a while, I pretty much gave up on using curbside pickup. That's a shame because it's a service that I really would have valued and would have liked to have found valuable. In my next minute, I'm going to take apart this curbside experience in more detail, talk about what went wrong, and even more important, how it can be fixed. I'll talk to you then. Thanks for listening.